I for one feel amazing.
You're such a sucker.
So Nick's just been told off for touching the water because it's dirty. There's a fountain at the end that's clean. Breakfast.
Oh, get used to this.
Yeah, well don't.
Hello guys, we're out and about. It's 3:30. No, it's not. 3:30?
Starting it
Very early then.
It's 8:30 in the morning and we are heading to the thermal spas in Bath. Our apartment is at 9 AM. We get 2 hours in the hot bath, don't we, on top of the roof?
Not just that, we get all the freeze rooms, steam rooms, ice rooms.
We don't like the sound of ice rooms, but I do like the sound of getting in a hot bath above a city and looking out. And then afterwards we've got a facial, our first ever facial. I'm looking forward to it because I like that kind of skin stuff. Nick's not too sure.
We'll see.
But you never know, it might be a new thing for us. Facials every month. We enjoy it.
Maybe. I'm saying nothing for fear of being smutty.
Right, we're at the spa.
Right, so let's go in because we've got an appointment at 9 o'clock.
Come on then.
We've got our facial at 11:15.
Let's go.
Come on.
Right, we've just finished our facial. We couldn't film in there. We're just now in the recovery room or the relaxation room. Lee's having a lemongrass tea, I'm having a coconut, and we're just relaxing in this nice, warm, atmospheric room. And I'm just going to show you quickly. But I think she must have put 50 things on my face. Right then. Mine just, I need to do my hair because she's massaged my head as well. And my neck, and she did all here on my chest as well. Right, enjoy your cup of tea.
Okay, we've just come out of the spa, which is there, and I for one feel amazing.
You're such a sucker. So we had ginger and orange with a flapjack, then we had coconut tea and our facials, and 2 hours in the various rooms, tubs and things. We couldn't film much when we were in there because you're not allowed to film. But I had the action cam with it, so I've got some bits and bats. So
I'll put what I can on, you'll have already seen them.
Yeah.
But oh, that was our very first facial, and what have we been missing? We need to do
don't even start with
at least one a month of those.
He just said to me as we walked out, you're looking so much younger.
You are
such.
Your skin is glowing apart from this little bit on there.
You fall for such pile of shite.
It's all glowy and
If
shiny.
It actually made you live 10 years younger, would you buy it?
So anyway,
it was nice and relaxing, but I don't look any younger. I don't feel any younger, and I've got indigestion. I'm sure she were wiping Vicks vapor rub on my face because it smelled like it.
Did she tinkle a little bell at the end of the session as well?
She did, but I thought I thought it would have dish. She was getting something out.
No, mine
it dinged twice, and I thought, what's that?
Yeah, and mine said the bell signifies the end of the session.
She never told you that. She just tinkled it, and I thought she was getting some out of a butter dish or something like that.
Then she told me which products to buy and gave me a lemongrass tea, lemongrass and ginger. So I absolutely loved that. Absolutely loved it. And I shall be booking more facials after that. So we're going to go and explore Bath now. We're going to have a look at the Roman baths and have somewhere for lunch and just go and have a mooch around Bath.
So this was the modern day version of a thermal bath. Now we're going to show you the old Roman timed version of it now.
When we find it.
Well, I think it's down the end of this road.
Come on then. So just across the road from the baths, which is just there, as luck would have it, is Nick's favourite shop. Primark.
Right, come on, because I need some more sunglasses because you brought this last pair.
And I want to look at Disney stuff.
There's no Disney in Prime. Oh, yeah.
So a few people have asked where Nick gets his sunglasses from. Well, here it is.
They come from Primark.
Primani, £2. And he's got loads, and when they get scratched, he just gets another pair.
Oh, they're crap.
Because they're so cheap.
Right, so we found the Roman baths entrance, which is here, I believe. So we're going to go in there and have a look. Keep saying this, but it just reminds me of being on the streets of Verona. If anybody's been to Verona, then this is what it looks like there. Very Roman looking, stroke Italian. So I presume the pump room is the entrance.
Don't know, we're just getting at the moment.
Oh no, the Roman bath's down at the far end, look. There we go.
There we go.
Right, come on.
So there you go, there's a bit about the Roman bath if you want to read that.
So this was a little bit more expensive than we expected, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's £20 per person to get in.
But you do get an audio guide, so...
Yeah, you get an audio guide with you £20.
And you get to see Green Pond.
So let's go and explore.
Swear to God, it feels like we are in Italy. The sun is baking. There's people playing a guitar there. There's big old churches. It's just amazing. I just cannot believe that there's something like this in the UK. Can you?
This is the whole point of the English road trip, to discover new things in our own country. And then afterwards we'll go to Disneyland Paris.
Source of the underground spring, which basically where all the water comes from. If you look carefully, look against the top, the light there, you can see the steam. And if you stood here, you can actually feel the heat coming out of this. And this is what fills all the Roman baths here, and that's just a completely natural spring. And they've told us on one of the things is that about 10,000 years ago, water went down through the cracks in the earth and then got superheated and is now being forced back up. And I think it's about 100 million litres a day or something like that. Oh, that is really warm.
Warm?
Yeah.
Do you want to jump in?
Very warm, yeah, I would get in there.
So Nick's just been told off for touching the water because it's dirty. There's a fountain at the end that's clean.
It's just water.
Health and safety, they don't want you getting anything.
Shite. There's like rooms that surround this entire thing that give you a lot of the history, and there's a lot of museum artifacts. The audio guide.
Really
yeah, this is like your own personal guided tour.
This makes the £20 each.
Yeah.
Bearable.
So how they work is as you go around and you see things, you type in the number.
Yeah.
So you see that number there, you type in the number into your pad, 52,
And I'm going to listen to it.
and then you listen to it. So we'll be back here when we've listened to this. Right, so Lee's just finishing off the commentary from the last one, because he started it before I did. So one of the interesting facts about this place is the Romans called Bath Aqua Sulis, which is the comes from some kind of Greek Roman word, doesn't it? But this in its day used to have a roof on, and it was pretty much like a leisure centre in these times. So people would come here to swim and relax, but the pool was heated through the natural spring.
In there they got massages and essential oils from them.
Yeah, healing rooms. Basically, it was a modern, it's an ancient version of what we did this morning. So, right, let's move on, see what else we've got to see. Well, we're going to chuck a coin in, but I've only got a pound coin, so there's no chance.
It's such a tight
I
game.
don't care, chucking a pound coin in there. This is called the Frigidarium, which is a cold plunge bath. Yeah, I've only got pound coins. You have to just pretend.
Well, what if I wanted to make a wish?
Well, then it would cost you £1. Right, so this is where the spring that we showed you on the last scene comes out and flows into the pool, and then from there it goes to other baths and other canals and sort of channels it around the complex.
We're almost done and we're going to have lunch then.
Yeah, I think we're at the end. Woo. Right, so can you see the bubbling in the water there? So
yeah.
Directly below this is where the spring that comes up from underground, and
the hot spring.
The bubbles that you can see it on that patch over there actually better. That's air bubbles that have been trapped in the earth.
But the Romans weren't allowed to bathe in this because it's sacred and religious. And this is why the baths were built here, because of this natural hot spring.
Originally this was built with a roof over it and it was pitch black, but then the water overflowed through that canal up from that other spring and then into the main baths, which they weren't allowed to ponder and...
Food now.
What? Ice cream. Ooh, it's warm. Is it warm?
Yeah. Alright, no.
Warm in
Are we
it.
drinking?
Tastes like keys. Okay, keys.
Oh, it tastes sulphury and smells like rotten eggs. Right, it's time to explore Bath. And,
Right.
As I said last night's vlog, it looks a lot like Italy, Verona.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be when it's influenced by the Romans. So there's lots of things to see. So we're just going to have a bimbo and a mooch.
Let's go
And
explore.
find some food.
Nick's just going to go stand at the side of this tree so you can get a perspective of how big it is. It's humongous. Have you found somewhere for lunch yet? Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, this tree's massive.
I know, I've just said that. Find us somewhere for lunch.
Come on then, I found an Italian.
Right, we've found somewhere for lunch and this is our view. So we've got nice music playing over there. That's the Roman baths. And this is where we are. We're just going to choose something for lunch. I might have a glass of wine.
Me too.
So we've got a vegan wrap and some fries each.
What a vegan wrap.
Well, it is vegan. It is vegan. It's falafel and hummus.
Hummus and falafel.
It's
Don't
vegan.
vegan.
It said vegan on the menu. Thank you. Yes. So we're still enjoying our lunch.
The buskers keep changing every hour.
Yeah, with the buskers. Yeah. So we're having a new one soon. Nick just ordered another prosecco, and I'm going to have some water. Right. So we've just had lunch, and now Nick wants to go and have some fudge because he's a sucker for anything free.
But you're not going to have any then now?
I'm not a fan of fudge.
You will watch.
Oh, he's making it there.
Look at that. That's setting.
Yeah. Sitting there. Look, he's making it there. I'm not a fan of fudge. Right, Nick's tried his fudge and decided not to buy any because it was £6 a slice. So
£5 to £6.
it was quite nice though, especially as I don't really like fudge. So now we're going to go and have a look in the Abbey. Why was that person shouting? Oh, he's shouting that dog. We're going to go into the Abbey, I think, and have a look around.
Because it's free.
So, do you want to tell some facts about the Abbey, Nick?
Yes, it's a ancient Benedictine monks monastery that was built around the 7th century. Well, it was rebuilt. It was built originally in the 7th century, then the 12th and 16th century.
Right, we're in the Abbey and they're actually retuning the organ, which is what that noise is.
It doesn't sound like that when I tune my organ.
So I'll give you a quick look around the Abbey and please excuse the noise in the background of the organ. So, yes, it's annoying just like you. Right, a quick look at the roof before we get out of here because it's far too noisy. But it is an impressive Abbey. Right, we found a park. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go and sit down in this park, get a cup of tea from that cafe there.
Parker's house is in the park.
They do ice cream too. Right, we just had a little mini ice cream and we're having a coffee in this park, which was £2 to get in each.
Cheeky charged for a pee and all, so we shared. I don't care.
20 pence to get into toilets, so we went in together. But you do
Like
get
women.
you do get the sunbeds free, so it's okay that it costs £2 to get in. I'll just show you our view.
£2, I'm taking him home.
Don't be such a cheapskate, Nick. So this is our lovely view at the moment of Bath.
A bandstand and a nice little green park, and everybody else seems to be enjoying it.
Well,
They've all brought picnic rugs and things like that.
everybody else seems to be enjoying it. Does that mean you're not enjoying it?
Well, I am here, but I'm just thinking of walk back to the car.
So I think we're going to go back to the car after it out. We're going to go back to our Airbnb.
Yeah.
We've been out since 8 AM this morning. Enjoyed the baths. I'm going to say Roman baths, but it was just thermal baths. And I've got to edit this vlog, and Nick's got to do some research on our next stop, which should be in Torquay if Nick can find somewhere to stay.
Tomorrow we're going to go to Laycock Abbey, which is where they filmed the school corridor scenes from Harry Potter, the cloisters, and then we're going to go to Castle Combe, which is the town that they filmed the village of Wall from the film Stardust. So those two are within sort of 10 miles of each other tomorrow, so we're going to go and do that. And then we're going to head down to Dawlish Warren.
And Nick's got
And
to
look at
find
my-
somewhere to stay.
I'm speaking. And look at where my childhood, my first ever holiday was from when I was 4 years old and I can remember it. Then we're going to go to Torquay, spend the night in Torquay, and then a full day in Torquay.
And it's a Saturday and it's going to be really hot, so Nick's got his work cut out to find us somewhere to stay, or we'll be sleeping in the car. You can always tell when it's Nick's turn to do something, because I booked the really nice Airbnb Plus.
Who booked the premiere
And
in for Bletchley?
I found the Airbnb that we're in now as well, and messaged it Nick.
Who booked it?
So I'm leaving this one to
Who
Nick.
booked it?
We'll see where we end up staying
Who
tomorrow.
booked it? Who booked the premiere in and who booked today's?
See you in the next scene, me! Oh, look at us being posh and having a Indian takeaway in our Airbnb.
With its little mini roof.
The roof is a sloping one in this Airbnb. So
you get?
Nick's going to put the Indian out, and I'm going to finish the vlog. So, if you're new to this channel, hope you've enjoyed our day in Bath. Nick has sorted a nice B&B out for tomorrow in Torquay. Tomorrow we're going to go to where they filmed some of Harry Potter. What's it called, Nick?
Well, the Harry Potter bit is called Laycock Abbey, and we're also going to go to the village from Stardust, the film, where the fictional village called The Wall, but we're actually going to go to the actual village where it was filmed, and it's where Tristan worked in the corner shop.
So there you go. So, that's tomorrow. If you're not already a subscriber, please click on the subscribe button. It really helps us out. Click the like button, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you tomorrow for a new vlog.
Bye.
Bye!